स्टोरी टाइम इज ब्रॉट टू यू बाय अमेरिका में मुसलमानों की नुमाइंदा तंजीम इस्लामिक सर्कल ऑफ नॉर्थ अमेरिका समाजी शऊर से आगाही हो या इस्लामी तर्ज जिंदगी का दर्स, इकना ने हमेशा अपना मौसर किरदार अदा किया। कार खैर में हमारा साथ दीजिए। फोन 718-658-1199।
To all the children living in Canada, US and Europe, a very warm welcome to our program Storytelling, and we invite you to this program with the greeting of Islam, and that is Assalamu Alaikum. In this program we will be listening to great stories from Quran, the stories of our great prophets. And today in this program with me I have some kids. Let's have some introduction of these children. Okay, can you introduce yourself please?
Yes, my name is Ramzan and I am a student.
Okay, and your name?
My name is Larib, I'm class 2.
Okay, so you're Larib and you're in grade 2. Huh? And you? Isha. Okay, and your name?
My name is Mohammed Khan and I'm from class 4H.
Wow, so you're in grade 4. Great. Now, let's start our today's story. Our story today is about Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. And would you like to listen to this story?
Yes.
Okay, now let's start. Hazrat Adam is the first human being and the first prophet of Allah Almighty who was sent to this planet Earth. So he was the first human being.
But I didn't think who was the first human being in Earth?
Hazrat Adam was the first human being that Allah made and sent to this planet Earth. And the first human being, Hazrat Adam, was also a prophet. You know who is a prophet?
The messenger of Allah.
Yes, the prophet is the messenger of Islam.
Who spreads Islam.
Who spreads Islam. Wow, great. You know a lot about Islam. That's wonderful. Okay. Allah Almighty created Hazrat Adam from a handful of clay taken from different lands. For the same reason, human race has white, black or brown skins.
But why is human have different colors of their body of each other?
Yes, and that's the reason why we all look different, because Allah made us from clays taken from different areas. Some clay was white and some was brown and someone was black. So that's why we all human beings have different colors. And there is no other difference except from the material, from the clay that we were made. Okay? Allah Almighty taught Hazrat Adam many things so that he could have more knowledge than the angels. Hazrat Adam had more knowledge than the angels. Wow! That's why Hazrat Adam holds a superior position among all the human beings. So now you know why Hazrat Adam was better than all the angels. Because he had more knowledge. He was much more smarter. He was more intelligent. Okay, now Allah Almighty also created the mountains, the sea, the rivers, forests, and all the animals. So everything that you see around you, the mountains and small insects and birds and trees. So now you know who made them. Allah made them. Yes, very good. And Allah also made heaven and hell and stars and this whole universe. So all the stars that you see in the sky.
Means the universe, the galaxy is made up of them.
Yes, galaxies and stars and sun and moon, everything is made by Allah. He created the sun, the moon, the angels, and all the life on earth. So Allah is the creator of everything. Some angels, the angels are obedient and do whatever is told by Allah the Omnipotent. So you know what omnipotent means? Omnipotent means somebody who covers everything, who has control over everything, and that is Allah. Yes. And Allah also created the angels. And you know what angels do? Let me tell you, angels bring rain. They give food to living people and animals. And angels also bring Allah's message to all the prophets. And they even give death to people. So when there is time to die, an angel comes and take away the soul of human being, and then humans die. Now then there are jinns.
What are they made up of?
Yes, so jinns are made of fire.
And what are angels made up of?
And angels are made of light. So jinns are made of fire and angels are made of light. Yes. And some jinns are good and some jinns are bad. So good jinns, they obey Allah, and bad jinns, they hurt other people. So we call the bad jinns shaitan. Okay? So the bad jinns are called the shaitan. Allah Almighty threw Iblis, the chief of jinns, out of heaven because he disobeyed Lord of the universe, Allah.
But one thing is really confusing. Why Iblis is known as the chief of jinns?
Yes, that is a very good question. And the story is that jinn used to live on planet Earth. Iblis was a jinn and he lived on planet Earth. And angels took them with them to the heavens. So he went up, where Allah is.
The seventh sky.
The seventh sky. And Iblis lived there with the rest of the angels. And he gained lots of knowledge. And he prayed. And he did everything that Allah told him to do. So that's how a jinn by the name of Iblis went to the seventh sky and he lived there with the rest of the angels.
But you are saying that he did everything that Allah said, so why he was considered as a jinn?
Yes, he was made of fire. He was not made of light. That's why he's a jinn.
So Allah wants to test him.
Yes, yes, Allah wanted to test him. That's why Allah made him come near his throne to the seventh sky.
And he failed this test.
And we are going to listen to that what happened. So one day, dear children, Allah Almighty said to his angels, I want to create a human being as my deputy, Khalifa on earth. The angels asked, Dear Allah, Almighty Allah, are we not enough to carry out your orders? And then they asked again, are you going to make those your deputy, those humans your deputy, who will create mischief on earth and get involved in bloody fights?
How did they know that human beings behave like that?
Yes, very good question. That's because, children, before Adam was sent to the earth, there were some other creatures, other things, people who looked like Adam, and they were living on planet Earth. They were living on this planet Earth, right? And angels had seen them. They looked like humans. So angels thought that this is another one of those creatures who live on planet Earth. Okay? So Allah Almighty replied to the angels, I know what you do not know. I know what you do not know. Then Allah Almighty created Hazrat Adam alayhi salam, and Allah taught him about everything on earth and gave him permission to live in heaven. And Allah told him to eat whatever he likes except for the fruit of one tree.
Allah created Hazrat Adam as his deputy on earth, but why did he ask him to live in the heaven?
Yes, that was for a very short time. So when you know there are babies and babies are born, and before they come to the world, they live for some time in a hospital, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So same way Hazrat Adam lived in Jannah for some time before he could be sent to planet Earth. Right? After creating Adam, Allah Almighty said to the angels, prostrate in front of Hazrat Adam, which means bow down in front of Adam. And all the angels bowed down except for Iblis.
Why did he not prostrate Hazrat Adam?
Yes, that's a very good question. Why he didn't obey Allah? So now listen. He refused because he was proud of himself and disobedient to Allah, thinking he was better than Hazrat Adam. Because Iblis was made of fire and Hazrat Adam was made of clay. Yes, Iblis was the first one who disobeyed orders of Allah, so Allah cursed him. Allah was very angry with Iblis that why he didn't obey Allah, and that's why he became shaitan, and Allah told Iblis to go away from him. But Allah did not send Iblis to earth. Iblis was still living near the seventh sky. But the Iblis wanted to prove that human beings could disobey Allah. Iblis was very angry. He hated Hazrat Adam. Because of Hazrat Adam, he was thrown away. And because of Hazrat Adam, Allah was angry with Iblis. So Iblis became very angry. So Iblis felt insulted when he was thrown out of heaven.
So how was he punished?
Iblis,
Yes.
Allah didn't punish him right now. He just let him go because there was more to come. And there is something very strange going to happen now. So what happened now? That Iblis was very angry and he was very cunning, very clever. He had this evilish thought and he promised that he would always misguide human beings and he will make human beings disobey Allah.
How can we do that?
He can come to us from front and behind and he can come into ourselves, into human beings, and he would tell us to do wrong things. Sometimes he would tell us not to pray Salah,
Or to worship Allah?
not to worship Allah, and to lie, and to disobey our parents, and to cheat, and to steal,
And don't pray.
and don't pray. Yes, he would tell us to do all these things. So that's what he promised to do with Hazrat Adam. So now while Hazrat Adam was living in Jannah, in paradise, Iblis went to him and very softly, very gently, he said to Hazrat Adam, why don't you eat the fruit of this tree? And Hazrat Adam knew that Iblis is telling him the wrong thing. So Hazrat Adam said to him, go away from me, go away. And Iblis ran away. And next day he came again. And he said to Hazrat Adam, I invite you to eat the fruit of this tree. And Hazrat Adam again refused to obey Iblis because Hazrat Adam knew that Allah has told him not to go close to the tree. And next day Iblis came again. And he said to Hazrat Adam, actually, Allah doesn't want you to eat the fruit of this tree because if you will eat the fruit of this tree, you will live forever. He lied.
But no one can live forever.
Yes,
Everybody have to die one day.
yes. And Hazrat Adam said, really? I will live forever? And Iblis said, yes, you will live forever. And then you can pray to Allah all the time. Wouldn't that be great?
He lied.
He lied. And Hazrat Adam went and ate the fruit of that tree. And the minute Hazrat Adam ate the fruit of that tree, the first bite, and Iblis ran away because he had done
His job.
his job. And the minute Adam ate the apple, Hazrat Adam knew that he has made a
Mistake.
mistake. And now he was
Crying.
very sorry and he was crying. And he was crying all the time. And then Allah forgave Adam because Adam asked for Allah's forgiveness. But then Allah told Adam to go and live on planet Earth That's where we are living right now. And Allah told Adam that you and Iblis are enemies. Don't listen to him while you live on planet Earth for a very short time. And when you die, if you have not listened to Iblis and listened to Allah, then Adam and his children, us, will be living in Jannah. And if we obey Iblis and disobey Allah, then we will be thrown into hell. Now, do you know what is Jannah?
Yeah, heaven.
The heaven.
Heaven.
And what is in heaven for us?
Everything we want.
Everything we want. And hell is fire. So let's pray that all of us obey Allah and stay away from Iblis. So now, do you like this story?
Yes.
Okay, it was a great story.
Yeah.
And next time we will be listening to another great story. Till then, Assalamu alaikum.
स्टोरी टाइम वॉज ब्रॉट टू यू बाय अमेरिका में मुसलमानों की नुमाइंदा तंजीम इस्लामिक सर्कल ऑफ नॉर्थ अमेरिका समाजी शऊर से आगाही हो या इस्लामी तर्ज जिंदगी का दर्स इक्ना ने हमेशा अपना मौसर किरदार अदा किया। कार खैर में हमारा साथ दीजिए। फ़ोन 718-658-1199।